Good morning, student. It is my 8th class. And in previous class, we have explained you to what are the factors affecting the rate of evaporation. We have explained you the humidity, the surface area, the temperature, and the wind. And we have gone for elaborate explanation in all that. You might have done 6 to 7 questions related to that. One typical question we have made: what is the relation between the rate of evaporation? What is the rate of evaporation with respect to the humidity and wind? You might have done it. Today's topic is that how does evaporation causes cooling? आज की टॉपिक है how does evaporation causes cooling. Now, try to understand the concept behind this part. Again, I will tell you one thing. Evaporation is the process in which liquid gets converted into the vapor phase at its any temperature below its boiling point. And this process is known as evaporation. Now, how evaporation is causing us cooling? Let's imagine, we will tell you now to come in a hot summer days and feel the month of June and July or May, or as a student in your summer vacation. Now, wherever in a room you are staying, for cooling effect, you can keep 5 or 6 plates filled with water. You will feel that room is cool. Why? Second part. If you sprinkle the water on the surfaces where temperature is more during the summer, you feel cool. Why? The reason behind that, the water molecules evaporates. For the evaporation, for the water molecule to come out from their liquid state or come to the vapor state, they need energy. Water molecules only comes from liquid state to the vapor state when it will have sufficient energy to break the bonding forces among the liquid and go to the vapor phase. That is caused, it breaks when the kinetic energy of the water molecules increases. Now this energy, the water molecule takes from the surrounding. This energy is taken from the surrounding and water escapes into the vapor phase. This causes loss of energy to the surrounding. Hence, surrounding temperature lowers and we feel cool. But once again, I am telling you the example. We are sprinkling water on the earth's surface. Surface is hot. The water molecules takes the energy from the earth. By doing that, the kinetic energy of the water molecules increases and it becomes that much of kinetic energy which overcomes the force of attraction between the water molecules, and then water molecules escapes. Evaporation takes place. So during every evaporation condition of how much water you have sprinkled, the heat energy is taken from the earth, and that has caused the cooling effect. Okay, now, so question. Now question how we can do that. Try to understand The answer also. Question number 1 again. Why we spread water during summer? Today we will discuss only on the cooling effect part. We are using the cotton cloth. Why cotton cloth? Why? Cloth is used mainly in summer. Or even you prefer mainly in summer. Now try to understand what actually happens into that. During summer, we sweat. During our sweating process, our body releases the water. That water is absorbed by cotton cloth. Cotton cloth is the best absorbent as compared to the synthetic one, or terracotta, polyester, terylene, polystyrene, anything else. So, children, the cotton cloth absorbs moisture and water which has been released from our body. Now think of, these water will go for evaporation. When water will evaporate, these water molecules, that is our sweat molecules, require energy to evaporate. And that energy will be taken from our body. That energy is taken from our body. Therefore, due to evaporation, we feel cool. Even they take the energy from our surrounding also during evaporation. So we feel cool. That's why we prefer cotton cloth. But what about polyester? It does not absorb any moisture. So it is not effective. If it does not absorb moisture, therefore it does not give us better cooling. Now children, please write the 2 questions. We will further discuss another questions, and we are coming to the exercise questions of all. One more point is there, why we see the water droplets on the outer surface of the glass. Question number 3. Why we see the water droplets on the outer surface of the glass carrying ice. It is your glass, you took the ice cube inside that And what you will see, the water droplets are coming on the wall of the glass. Why? What will be change in mass of water? Dear student, now try to understand. A glass is carrying the ice, you might have seen. In that glass, you have kept the ice and you are living on a surface. After some time, you see that your paper becomes wet. It does not mean that glass has got a hole. ग्लास में कोई छेद हो गया है, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। जब ग्लास में तुम आइस रखते हो, आइस रखने के कारण ग्लास के आउटर वॉल, ग्लास के दीवार का टेम्परेचर लो हो जाता है। जब उसका टेम्परेचर लो हो जाता है और बाहर का टेम्परेचर अधिक होता है, आउटर, if it is a glass, outside temperature is higher and glass temperature is low. Our outer air has got the humidity also. So, the humidity which is at higher temperature, they move towards the glass, and when they move towards, because the humidity or air has got more temperature than the glass, then who will lose the temperature? Air will lose the temperature. So air temperature was used up by the ice to melt as a latent heat. The surrounding air temperature was lost. In turn, kinetic energy of the humidity water molecules decreases in the outside surrounding. In the outside of the glass, the humidity is losing the energy. Temperature lowers, the air which is contact with the glass, temperature lowers, because that temperature or energy was used by the ice molecule to melt. In turn, the loss of temperature causing the loss of kinetic energy of the humid air, and water get condensed. You know that with increase in temperature, liquid gets converted into the vapor phase. Similarly, with decrease in temperature, gaseous phase gets converted into the liquid. So, on the wall of the container, these lost water, lost energy, that is the water molecules which has lost energy in melting of ice, get condensed on the wall of the glass. This happens. These humid air, these water droplets has come from air and they have lost their energy. These water molecules have lost their energy and condensed on the wall of the glass. Okay, now children, we will ask few more questions. We will discuss. Earthen pot. सुराही तुमने देखा होगा. Question number 5. Earthen pot. It keeps water cool. You know that these are matkans. earthen pot, matka and surai, generally we have seen in that. Nowadays these are not less in use, but matka is still much in use. Why? Keeps the water cool. Now water molecules are there. The wall of the, because the matka is made out of soil, it has more sand percentage. So the earthen pot absorbs the water which is contained into it. Earthen pot absorbs moisture. This pot absorbs moisture. Now what is moisture over here? It absorbs the water contained into it. So earthen pot absorbs the water. Now this water takes the energy from there and evaporates. Takes the energy from there, evaporates. Takes the energy from there and evaporates. There is a continuous evaporation process. Then how it takes place is evaporation. So evaporation, on the wall of the earthen pot, evaporation is taking places. That water molecules takes the energy from the water as well as from the surrounding and escapes. Again next water molecules takes this from surrounding and escapes. The process is a continuous. This process is continuous. The molecules are moving. This process is continuous, therefore the earthen pot, water contained in the earthen pot loses the energy. Hence it becomes cool. So we are using earthen pot in the case of summer. Now we will go explaining the examples of your book. Please write all the question answer. If you, by listening my lecture 2 to 3 times, I have not written all answer on your book, but I have given you the questions. Okay. Now see the question answers. Okay, put the camera down. Focus on all exercise questions. So focus on exercise.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now students pay attention and answer, listen the answer, every answer. Why does a desert cooler cool better on a hot, dry day? I will explain this question on the board. Now listen. Now a student, please pay attention. It is a desert cooler model. Here it is a blower is there is a fan inside and air is coming out. Imagine. Why you are using desert cooler in hot, dry day? It is preferred because the air which is coming out, the sucking of the fan. Now what happens? Here you know that in the fins are there, इसमें fins बना होता है और यहाँ पर water flow करता है, water. When a hot air comes this point, air is coming, the temperature of the hot air is used by the water molecules and water evaporates. Then the hot air loses the energy. Hot air loss of heat in evaporation, loss of heat to the water, and water loss of heat to the water, and water get evaporated. Hot air loses the heat to the water get evaporated, then air become cool, and that cool air is being thrown by the desert cooler. Simple. Because evaporation requires energy, and that energy is supplied from hot air. Hot air loses its energy and becomes cool. Now come to the point. Next question. Focused it?
Yes.
My second question. First question, why does a desert cooler cool better on a hot dry day? Answer is this. Already explained. Second, how does the water keep in an earthen pot, that is a matka, become cool during summer? I have already explained you. In the matka, you are keeping the water. The water is, some portion of the water is absorbed by the wall of the matka. At that wall, on the wall, evaporation takes place. That during the evaporation, energy present into the water present in the matka was used, and then matka water become cool. Simple. Next question. Why are we able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer rather than a cup? मैं प्लेट में आसानी से चाय पी सकता हूं, other than I can sip a tea more comfortably in a plate other than a cup, in a saucer other than cup. Why? Come to the board, I am explaining. Children, it is a cup of tea. Here it becomes cool. When you are taking a tea from a cup of tea, it will take more time, it will take less time. Here the tea will become cool faster, here tea will become cool slower. Why? Because answer is increase in surface area. Increase in surface area. Surface area is lesser. Surface area is lesser. Here surface area is more. Area of plate is greater than cup. Therefore, more area, it means more evaporation. More evaporation than in plate, than evaporation in cup. Now, area of plate is more than cup. More area means more evaporation in plate, more evaporation in plate than cup. Okay, children. Now more evaporation means more loss of heat. More loss of heat. More evaporation means more loss of heat of T, of remaining T, of heat of remaining T than in cup. More loss of heat of remaining T, तो बचा हुआ चाय ठंडा होगा क्योंकि उसका हीट लॉस हो चुका है अधिक हीट. Therefore, it is more cooler than this. Your answer will be based on this. Next question. What type of cloth should we use in summer? What type of cloth should we use in summer? Now, dear student, I have already explained you. We should use cotton cloth in summer because cotton cloth is a better absorber of moisture and water. So, during summer we sweat it, or my sweat is absorbed by the cotton cloth. And cotton cloth, when this evaporation takes place, my sweat molecules takes the heat from our body and from nearby surrounding, which is in my touch of the body, and get evaporated. So there was a loss of energy from the body and nearby air which is in touch of my body. Then we feel cool and comfortable. Thank you, children. I have covered all the questions of this chapter. I am concluding it. Now you need to go through the NCERT textbook, all the questions and answers from this chapter. Now please all do question, page number 412, 13 and 11. All read and go through it. Further, we will meet you in the next class. Thank you.